as we move on to the main event of Monday Night Raw, which was the aforementioned Intercontinental Championship match between the champion, Gunther, versus the challenger, Chad Gable. And if Gunther were to win this match, he would be the longest reigning IC champion ever. Bye bye, honky tonk man, and your record. Bye bye, nice run for 30 plus years. But it's Gunther's time now. And this was an exceptional main event. My only issue was the fact we had two picture-in-picture commercial breaks that broke up the flow of this match. And then WWE had the audacity to say, let's upload the match, but then still keep the commercials. The nerve of you guys. Please. But otherwise, besides that, this was a grueling, bruising battle. My God, Chad Gable took an ass whooping throughout this match, getting chopped to death, getting suplexed, but he dished out the suplexes right back with the Chaos Theory for a very close near fall, delivered a superplex to Gunther as well. He was fighting his ass off, being resilient. His comeback had the crowd on his feet. His family was at ringside watching him whoop ass accordingly, and his little girl was all into the action. Absolutely adorable, but Gunther, we said on the show before, he's got at least 7 to 8 finishers. He finished Chad with maybe 3 of them with powerbomb, clothesline, slam, 1, 2, 3, longest reigning IC champion ever. And then we cut to the shot, which was kind of sad, of Chad Gable's daughter absolutely in tears, crying at her dad losing the big one. I felt for her. The Charlotte crowd was all into this match down the stretch. Just a beautiful piece of professional wrestling from both guys. Chemistry is everything. But that's why I say, Scott, that I want this ran back at the next pay-per-view. I think it's Fastlane going down in October, because I want 20 minutes uninterrupted. I don't want a commercial break breaking up the flow of this match. I want to see two guys go out there, deliver the 4th match, deliver a classic that people will talk about for the rest of the year, because I know they can go out there and ball out and give it their all. Just give me one more match at a PLE, give them uninterrupted time, and they're good to go. That's all I ask for at this juncture. Will Gable win? I don't know, but I do want them to have a fully realized match at a PLE, uninterrupted, with the fans going crazy midway through the match.
Well, I'm with you on that. I definitely will not oppose that. And you speak about the finishing sequence with Gunther. It's like when in 2K, when you got 3 finishers saved up and you get to like the little special mode and you hit a special finisher. That's what that sleeper suplex was. Then you hit your final 2 finishers, which was that power bomb rolled into the. I was like, holy hell. And what added to that, I'm always one to talk about finishers, secondary finishers, how you finish a match. And certain things don't apply to Gunther because, like you said, he's got at least 7 finishers. But when he does when he puts his full weight on the power bomb, usually that's the end of the match when he hits the power bomb and puts that full weight on. Not a lot of people are kicking out of that. So that was a great near fall there. This match right here reminded me a lot of the Neville Seth Rollins WWE title match that they had on Monday Night Raw, where you knew Neville was not going to win the match. You knew he was not going to become WWE champion on a random Monday Night Raw. But when he hit that Falcon Arrow, not that, but when he hit the what was it called? The Black Arrow. What was his finisher called? What was that corkscrew splash called, Keila?
The corkscrew splash. It had a name? It's not a Phoenix splash, is it?
Was it the Black Arrow? I can't remember what his finishing move was. It had something. It had some type of name. It is the Phoenix Splash, but he had a name for it.
It was a different name.
I can't. Yeah, he has something different for it. But he hit it, and he went for the pin, and the ref counted 1, 2. And the only reason he didn't get it is because Rollins' foot was pulled over on the pin, and the crowd was just completely sold. That's how it was when Chad Gable hit that Chaos Theory rolling suplex. We knew going in that Chad wasn't winning this match. We knew he was not going to cut the legs out of Gunther's reign to become the longest champion right before it happened. But I still bought into it. That whole crowd still bought into it, especially the way he hit that run. took the straps down, threw them back up, took them off again to get the crowd fired up. I mean, I was completely hooked. So, I mean, shout out to them. The post-match promo that he cut, talking about how they didn't need to be on his little girls as they were crying, and this sometimes this ain't the fun part for everybody. The catchphrases are cool and all that. If you haven't seen the post-match, y'all listening out there, please go check that out, because that's a great, serious, no nonsense promo from Chad Gable. But this was everything, man. I'll go ahead and say it. You don't even need to ask later. This was my match of the week. Nothing else came close to this.
Agreed. No need to have that last topic. This is the match of the week by WWE by a lot. This match was absolutely amazing in every way. And Chad Gable's daughter, listen, she was crying. I felt for her, but she gets the Aaliyah Mysterio Award for Tears on Command. Okay. Whether you meant to catch that moment or not, that girl was crying automatically, and it added to the moment in Chad's promo backstage in the medical room. It was just everything. It was no jokes. He was dead serious, and he vows to win that championship some way, somehow. I kind of want to see it. I do. I think that if they run this match back at Fastlane in October, if you give them the time to cook, you got a classic on your hands. Do I want him to win? I'm so torn on it, but I just think that now I see WWE with a clear path to get Chad Gable over as the star he's meant to be. And when you have that presented to you, you don't let that pass you by. There was an attempt back in 2019 when he was in the finals of the King of the Ring against Baron Corbin, and they had great matches, and he lost. And he lost that momentum, and a short time later, he became Shorty G. Gimmick hell for a couple of years, got out of that, and began the Afro Academy with Otis, and it's been up ever since then. And here's their chance now in the year 2023 to see, hey, this guy gets exceptional reactions. He's over, and there's a story here that we can tell, this chase that people actually want to see him complete. And if they do that, you got it. And I've wanted this for him for a very long time. I remember I was on shows before where I basically told him, like, if it's not going to work out for you in WWE, take the next bullet train to Tokyo, Japan, and be in New Japan, where you would be appreciated and respected for what you do in the ring. But he's stuck with the WWE through thick and thin, through some hard times. But here is a chance, WWE, to tell the story you should tell with Chad Gable, the chase to BIC champion. It's right there. The fans are ready for it, and he's ready for it too, because when need be, he could be serious and sell the story to the hilt.